to discover your own light, your own empowerment. You got to dive deep. You got to go into those shadows. I mean, if whatever you got going on in your life is peaches and cream, this message ain't for you. But if you find that these relationships, these job ships and things and certain ships just ain't working out for you, and things just all of a sudden just keep happening for you, and you just keep abandoning ship, or it's abandoning ship on you, however it go on the sides of the pole, because it's a two sides to every side of the story, right? Anywho.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams.
I really just don't even know, Aries and Libra, how to really go about starting this message. Whew. This energy is really needing to be worked on, really needing to change. This new moon in Scorpio and this Mercury retrograde has really been trying to get you to explore certain behaviors, certain patterns, certain relationships or partnerships that you keep just jumping into or walking away from, or having sensual, intimate moments with, and then you're out of it. It was only a wham bam, thank you, ma'am type of situation. Secrets is in this energy. Painting the roses red, covering up eras. It's like putting on the facade for these relationships or these people that you come to be in acquaintance with that can be a different type of partnership. And the number synchronicities 24 to 25, which Saturn is the lessons, the discipline that's needed to learn the lesson, to bring balance into your foundation in which you stand on. Uranus is the one that is coming into strike to make it happen, to make all of us things to automatically or quickly disperse, the tower energy. And then at the bottom you have again enforced with the 4 and the 5, the relationships. Painting the roses red. 27 equals 9. Something don't want me to communicate, my throat, trying to mess with my throat chakra. And Juno, partnership. And then the 2 underlines, which was Saturn, card number 24. The father, mother axis. Saturn is Capricorn. At the bottom of Capricorn is Cancer, the 4. Could be your marriage, could be your home. Because then you have Uranus, 25, the shit starter, the one that starts the work, causing things to happen in your life to get your attention, for Saturn to get your attention, to work on why it is the Scorpio season, why it is that you hold so many secrets, why is it that you're hiding the roses, the white roses, hiding the truths, hiding yourself from being able to really do the purification of purging. This is a very dark and heavy energy here. And I really feel like what I'm getting is because I'm noticing and I'm asking, well, Supreme, how does this scratch apply to me? Because it's the receiving hand, the channel hand. Sweet talk. There's so much. There's Romeo, you know, there's a lot of silence, distancing because of not wanting the truths, the white roses to be exposed. It's like gigolo type, you know, Rico Suave type energy, you know, the feminine, the female, damsel in distress is all in this energy. And it's something for you to commit to. There's some, because seventh house is about commitments, right? It's those contracts. It can be marriage contracts. It could be people that you're doing business with. You know, it could be banking systems that you're covering up. You don't want certain truths to be shown. But there was a very strong entrance to, in my Aries Libra energy, of ancestors, of the ancestors stepping in. Yeah, I'll clear my cough, can get it cleared a little bit. There's secrets that you do not tell. Secrets, certain things went unspoken. I don't know if I want to go any further. Look, but it feels very sensual. That's like the other message, a couple message actually. But this is like sweet talking and then walking away and abandoning. It's like that ghosting energy, you know. It's also giving me to some painting the roses red, the energy of portraying a certain way of living or being, and that's not really who you are. And maybe the walking away can be the structure in the lesson of Saturn. Or maybe some of you too are going to be coming in to where you're going to have no other choice but to walk away. Something's going to strike. But let's see what's being called to be released. Mm. This is connected to this past energy to cover up the errors. See, my throat keep trying to get the best of me. For those of you that do not know, I am Mama Soul Lily. I come with my faults, my flaws, my hiccups, and all my imperfections and my interruptions too, and sometimes my irritations. And as I am, I do not do anything other than put my rings on. That's it. And my other things. I'm showing up to do the work. This message is still general. It is not for everyone. Okay. Aries Libra is a very large collective. Okay. So I'll get bits and pieces here and there. You have to fit it in how your story is to what messages is being channeled that is needed for your soul's growth and your evolution. Okay. For your personal empowerment. Okay. So I'm only a guide. Nothing that I say is etched in stone. Use this, read the disclaimers, all that jazz. You know what to do in the YouTube streets. Thank you for coming into Moonlight Truths Tarot. We're going to see what's going on in here. Okay? Moonlight Truths. If this is not the space for you to go down into the shadow, to go down into the rabbit hole, to inquire, to go and search a little deeper, to pull up what needs to be pulled up for your growth, your healing, and for your ancestral line and lineage, okay, then this isn't the place for you. Uh-oh, I just got stuck. Hmm. symbolic. Separation, structures, the change, the relationships, the bondage, the reasons. Why are you in the relationship? Why are you in the partnership? Why are you working with this person? Why are you dealing with this person? There's an inventory within your relationships that you're clung and stuck to. And it's just that easy with just a little bit of separation or distance between. Then you can come to see more of the truth that you need to see for yourself. Okay. I want coffee. 313. Three's been coming out. The ascendants, the master teachers, the physical master teachers, and the ascendant master teachers. But anytime you have 3-3, it is a master, someone that is present. 3-1-3 or 3-1-0-3. 0 represents more of the cosmic dimensions. The 1 can be one that was once here to serve, such as an ancestor, okay? Or spirit guide, guardian or protector as well. Someone that you might have, the one, the I, the individual, the self, right? The person, the physical, the body, for those that don't know. But my throat already going through it, but I was struggling coming into this energy. Because I'm like, oh gosh, Aries and Libra, which is so broad with the collective, but it's about the vision, the perception. My thing's popping stuff up on my computer. The visions, the visionary cross of the Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn energy. Do make sure that you check that out as well. But I'm trying to see if I can get myself a little more grounded. I feel the need to be a little more grounded. I do not have a red crystal, but I do have this piece of clay rock. Oh, Ladybug, she's been coming around, and I'm going to place this in my chair. Supreme, what is it that we need to see? Ancestors of our greatest good, and our highest vibration. What is it that we, the collective individuals, need to see, hear, know, or discover in the collective energy of Aries and Libra and Aries? The I and others, relationships and partnerships. But there's some secrets, there's some sensual, there's some kisses, there's some entanglements, there's some walking away, there's some covering up, secrets. But something is really being asked to change, and quick. That I do know, some quick changes that need structures and boundaries that need to be placed before the divine, the energy of Uranus comes shake some shit up. That's all I got to say. Okay? Whether you come in here for your Chiron, whether you come in here for your Lilith, whether you come in here for whatever, okay? Your South Node, North Node energy, I'm letting you know some shit gonna be shaking up in those particular areas, okay? I'm gonna stop the rambling because it's 15:15 and I don't even have no other cards on the table. Death. Okay, Scorpio, we know it needs to be brought to death. You need to be committed to your own transformation. What's being called to release? Staying stuck. Staying stagnant. The candle is not lit. It is not within of purpose. Major arcana. It's a major need, a major push. The deception, the robbery, the self-sabotaging, the lies being told within the head, the lies that's being told, the sweet whispers, the sweet talk into other people's head to get what it is that you want or what you desire. This is emotional and mental manipulation. I'm not here to cut no cards. Well, what should I say? I'm not here to hold my tongue. Deceiving yourselves, deceiving other people. You're deceiving yourself and you're deceiving other people. With the ancestors coming in, the generations, it's been time, cycles. Because lessons are cycles, teachings are cycles. And that's the ancestors, because the blowing of the and how I'm seeing it here on the table is going that way, towards the past, ignoring certain things of the ancestors. But maybe that's the clue and where you need to go and look. With the seven, the Seven of Swords can be going and looking somewhere, leaving, it can be something positive. And that's the way I can see it, going and investigating. The investigation. I thought the ladybug was on me, y'all. If you are still here, the Eight of Cups, that's detaching, walking away. If you're still here, I truly appreciate you. All that YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, share, comment. There's a sense of a Chiron. I had a message that had a Chiron that came through very strong. And I want to say it was Capricorn and Cancer. If I am not mistaken, I want to say it was Capricorn and Cancer. Yeah, I'm sure. So do make sure you cross-reference this energy to whatever that message is. Okay? My notes are over here. There's a need to break free from the deception, the running around, the pit over the post, getting a job, the not wanting a job, needing a job. This is what I'm hearing. Wanting a job, needing a job, crying and fussing and wooing and booing. Oh, it's me, because you can't get a job. Then you get an opportunity to get the job, and then you go and fuck up at the job, and you're trying to cover it up. That's very specific. Yeah, there it is, the Eight of Pentacles, the work on the job. Okay? And then you're not showing up. This type of behavior has to change. It's either you want it or you don't. If you want the job, if you want the relationship, the partnership, the sex, the this and this and that, do you want the responsibilities that come with it? Ooh. It is so far infested in you. It is embedded in your blood. It is an infection. It is a deep infection that has been going on for some time. It is time for it to be released, to be addressed, so that you can renew your steps moving forward. If not, you're just going to find yourself constantly going through these towers, death, life, death, literally, figuratively. Just like snatch, until you come to that awareness, so that you can reflect. I'm only the messenger to transmit the information. What is some guidance to help them move forward? Okay. Stop deceiving yourself. It landed right on the 7. Up. Let the inner child live. Allow the self permission to seek after the clarity, to seek after the information, to travel back through the memory of the mother and the father and the relationships within those cousins, and their work habits or working patterns, and see how, bring the clarity in how that is a strong residence in you. And some of you may identify this presence within you, but it's like you're stuck. So it's like you're so used and accustomed to the cosmetics and the making it, the illusion. Walking and moving within the darkness, not allowing the self to go look within the darkness of the past, the secrets, the depths of the belly of the beast. That's also that message that came into the energy of Scorpio. This is the new moon energy. So these are intentions, intentions for you to be able to set forward, to get them in motion so that things can change for the betterment. Go and get the information, because that blob is coming to me, and the infection and the of these different things of the world that was inside of it, that was contaminating the sacred waters that are deep and that are important within the oceans, ionospheres, all that stuff down there, deep down. That ain't my field, but I know where I'm talking about though. Where those prokaryotic, all the different cells and whatever can come into existence to do other the magic. Okay, the dark of the triple dark, that they got their own light. Okay, anywho, to discover your own light, your own empowerment. You gotta dive deep. You gotta go into those shadows. I mean, if whatever you got going on in your life is peaches and cream, this message ain't for you. But if you find that these relationships, these job ships and things and certain ships just ain't working out for you, and things just all of a sudden just keep happening for you, and you just keep abandoning ship, or it's abandoning ship on you, however it go on the sides of the pole, because it's a two sides to every side of the story, right? Anywho, woo. Yeah, it's going to empower you. Seek out the information. Seek out the clarity. Why your partnerships are the way that they are, your love relationships, your work relationships, your family relationships, your self relationship. I feel the need. The inner lesson. I guess I didn't need those after all. I had them just in case. I had them just in case. My little naughties. Because this was feeling like real sexist, like deeply embedded. Some of you are substance abuse, sexual abuse. Got your children. Ooh, this is a gentleman. Painting the roses red, covering up the errors, covering up the truths with lies. Somebody here that may be coming here is showing, I heard, exploiting their child to be a hustler, to sell drugs. I'm seeing a child in the back of the car observing. And then there's a feminine energy, the females that have different partners, and the female's daughters is observing what's going on and what's taking place, which is giving the child mixed signals. Okay. Ooh. Bring some conscious awareness to it. The inner lesson. Damn, y'all cards just like boom. The Eight of Swords. You got the inner lesson is you got to break free. You got to break free from that mental trap in order to get yourself on the path where you're supposed to be within your divine purpose. You got to break through. You got to break free from it. You have to. You have to find where this psychological psychosis is. You have to find which one. You have to just go and just snatch. I'm seeing the cards whirling around, and just go and snatch a piece of the information and look at it. Can she take the mask off? Can't see from that candle. Toilet paper. All you got to do is just reach your hand up and grab the thing and, discover what you're looking at. Trust within the divine, your intuition. Know that you are divinely guided and divinely protected. Movement. Lift your hand up, break the toilet paper. Stop using the toilet paper to catch your tears and your wounds that you suffer. A lot of you are suffering from within, because there's a part within you that desires to be within balance and harmony and truth. But it's like you keep finding yourself in the same redundant type of patterns, and you just don't understand why. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but this is still not, because there's still some hidden truths that you have not uncovered. There's still some areas within your heart that you may not be holding yourself accountable, but allowing yourself to continue these type of patterns and habits. I feel like I want to go here. Uh-oh. Is that the way you want me to go? Or here? Both. Both. Kali. Damn, these threes. 333. Damn. 331. My messages, YouTube always add a minute on to. I just had two messages. One that was 3333, and they added a second. And then one of them was 3030, and YouTube added a 1. Open door. Okay. How can you open the door? Damn. Closed. Closed. How can you open a door? I have been noticing that in my ascension, there's bigger police that try to patrol my voice. It says intentions. The new moon in Scorpio. Set the intentions to go in and discover the areas where you are covering them up. Set the intentions for your guides to lead you into those areas. But there's a strong sense in giving yourself permission. Ooh, 22. That's the destroyer. That's the fixed cross. That's the Taurus Scorpio energy. The 22, the master builder, which is also the master destroyers, in order, knowing what to destroy, knowing where to go, setting the intentions on where to go, what to pull back, what needs to be reflected on within the cardinal cross. Okay? So that you can actually set new intentions, new ways that then can build you up and put you in alignment to your divine path, your soul's calling, instead of just keep dealing with the same old lessons, karmic lessons over and over again. Generational debt, keep making more debt, more debt, more debt. Some of you clean up debt, you do some work or whatever, and then you go and do something else that you know you don't have no business doing, because there's something to communicate, but you know, oh, that flesh is a lie. It's a deceiver, especially if you haven't really completed all the tests or the lessons. Kali. Your image. The name. It is time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you have learned, but see things for what they are, rather than what you wish them to be. That's that illusion. Don't, you know, you should be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth. Yes. And going in and searching out those areas of secret, those things within the karmic generations or your past lives, and pulling that information back with you so you can see how they relate to you, so that you can start to accept the truth of the white roses and what's being shown to you, so that you can go ahead and purify. White, purity, clarity, certainty, truth. And let's go back. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and do not need to fear the revelations that are or will be unfolding. Family, I can't make this shit up. Can we get some light on that? Ancestors, spirit guides. And I do say, if you have made it through the whole thing, I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. And I thank you for allowing me to share this space with you. And I just want to be an encourager, to let you know that it is possible to work through this energy and going into the shadow. But it is important for you to call upon your helping hand and let them take the lead and be the guide for you on your quest within the belly in the underworld. And until next time, I'm Mama Solily. Thank you again for coming to Moonlight Truths Tarot. And until next time, 3633. This will be edited, so the numbers will change.